You're watching Heron TV.
It's time for Heron TV. You're watching Heron TV. It's the best show in all of HV. Yeah, you're watching Heron TV.
Good morning, Herons, and happy Wednesday. I'm Russ, and today is March 17th, 2021.
And I'm Ben. Welcome to the 18th episode of the year.
Can you believe it's already almost time for spring break?
Can you believe that we will be starting hybrid learning soon?
There's so much to believe in these days, and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
While it might take some time before things get normal again, I think we are at least on the right track.
Let's turn things over to our admin team and see what they've got for us this week.
Morning, Herons. Principal Broadus here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I got on my green. I got green in the background, so I don't think anybody will pinch me today. So here's what I need from you. I really need your help. I don't know if any of you guys have watched the show America's Funniest Home Videos. I watch it all the time. They have this thing that's called Assignment America. So what I need is Assignment Happy Valley parents, and this is where you come in. What I need over the next several weeks, every Friday, your parent is going to get a newsletter from me that has everything they need to know about hybrid learning, about students returning to school. So your job and your assignment and their homework is to make sure that they read that newsletter. If you guys can check in with your parents and make sure they do that, I will be so happy. So excited. And then you guys can share your stories with me. Especially tell me those ones that are not reading the homework that I've assigned. All right, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday and we will see you soon. Thank you. Hello, future Herons. Principal Broadus here. I want to welcome those of you who will be coming to Happy Valley Middle School next year.
Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Brooks at Rock Creek Middle School, and I'm excited to welcome all our future wolves to Rock Creek. This year was certainly very different for everyone. It was difficult, but you did an amazing job during distance learning. Right now, we're getting ready to forecast for next year, and it's going to look a little bit different. First of all, it will all be done online. And secondly, we need to work with Happy Valley Middle School because of our change in school boundaries. Remember, next year, Rock Creek will open up on the campus next door to Clackamas High School, and we're excited to meet all our new wolves. You guys rock.
Some of you will be heading to Rock Creek with Mr. Brooks, and some of you will be coming to Happy Valley with me. Today, we want to talk to you about the process of forecasting for your elective classes. Our assistant principals at each school will be sharing the process with you today.
Hi everyone, Mr. Mulligan here, one of the assistant principals at Happy Valley Middle School. And I'm super excited to be going over some of the materials that we're going to be sharing with you today as we forecast for your electives. So 2 things that you're going to receive both in your school email and you should also get from your community connection teacher is a forecasting worksheet and a course description. Please make sure that you have both of these because you're going to want to look over them with your families prior to entering in your choices for electives.
Hello, awesome Rock Creek and Happy Valley students. Amy Fortuna here, and I'm the other assistant principal at Happy Valley Middle School. We're excited to start talking about next year. It is important that you look over all the information that is going to be provided to you with your families. So forecasting for your elective class, here's what you will need to do with the materials. Use the handouts to choose what elective classes you would like to request for next year. Review the choices with your parents or guardians. You should give careful thought to your selections because you are making requests for the entire year. You will use the forecasting sheet to enter your choices into a Google form later this month.
Hello, future 7th and 8th graders. I am Aaron Moreno, one of the assistant principals at Rock Creek Middle School. There are required courses that all students will be taking, but the rest of your schedule will be filled with elective and support classes. Most students will have 4 elective spots to fill in. There are 3 different ways you can fill those spots. You can select one of the following options: 2 year-long elective courses, 1 year-long elective and 2 semester electives, or the final option being 4 semester elective courses.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Tricia Hallinan, and I am one of the assistant principals at Rock Creek Middle School. You might be wondering, how do I know what electives I can take? Well, both Rock Creek and Happy Valley have a course catalog and forecasting worksheet that was shared with you via your school email. Be sure to go through the materials with your parent or guardian so you are fully prepared to forecast. On Wednesday, March 31st, you will receive an email in your North Clackamas School District email inbox. In that email, you will find a link to your next year's school forecasting website. On the website, you will find all of the information you will need to be well informed about your elective options. After you have reviewed all of the information, you will click on the link to the forecasting Google form.
Welcome to Rock Creek, Wolves. Ow!
Welcome, Herons, to Happy Valley Middle School. Can't wait to see ya.
Thanks, admin team. We appreciate the update.
Hey everybody, this week's weekly challenge is Quarantine Pride. Show off what you've made or done over quarantine.
Let's keep things rolling and get to Ask a Heron.
That's right. Last week, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we asked the Herons what their favorite video game was. Let's find out what they had to say.
The luckiest thing I think I've ever done happened at school, actually. In 7th grade, I was playing volleyball during a PE class, and I happened to dropkick a volleyball across the gym into a basketball hoop.
Okay, hi. So the luckiest thing that ever happened to me was it was on my 10th birthday, and we were going in, and we were in like this other store on Rodeo Drive. And it goes into like the vault, like back in the room or whatever, and brings out this diamond tiara, and it was like, he said it was worth like $1 million, and little 10-year-old me was just like, oh, okay, and he puts it on my head and lets me wear it. So that was kind of crazy.
Luckiest thing that ever happened to me is when I flipped a coin, it landed on heads.
The luckiest thing that has ever happened to me was finding a $100 bill in San Francisco.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and the luckiest thing that has happened to me is one time I was walking my dog Silas, which is like 210 pounds now, and a poodle came up to us and started barking, and it was off leash, and I thought my dog, because he's so big and he's a protector, I thought he was going to go after the dog, but he didn't, and instead the owner grabbed his poodle and went back to the park.
Hi, my name is Sam, and the luckiest time I had was in Florida when my sister wanted to take out the garbage, but I said I'll do it, and when I took out the garbage in Florida, I found $30 on the floor.
Those are some lucky hands. Why can't I ever seem to find some change? Well, I always know where to find a good meal. Speaking of meals, that's this week's Ask a Heron. What's your favorite food? Write your response in the Flipgrid, and you might be lucky to be on next week's Ask a Heron.
Thanks, Layla. All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Hold your hunger. We've got much more to cover. Have you been looking for a good book to read, but been frustrated because the library hasn't been open like it used to be?
Mrs. Gaudio has a solution for you. Let's learn how you can still put books on hold at your local library.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Gaudio, Language Arts, 7th grade, and I'm here at the Happy Valley Library today. I went online and ordered a library card, and I found some books that I wanted to check out, so I put them on hold online on the website, and I got an email yesterday that said they were ready for pickup. So I'm gonna go pick up my library books now. Once you get the email, you can call or walk, especially if it's a nice day, to pick up your books. From the driveway or parking lot, you'll want to call the librarian and let them know that you're here to pick up your books. You want to be sure to have your library card or your photo ID to pick up your books. You'll stand in line, and then a librarian will help you. I'm so excited about this book because it's on the Oregon Battle of the Books list for grades 6 through 8. Once I'm done reading this book, I'm going to return it to the library. They have convenient book drop-off parking, and you just hop out and put the book in the slot.
I'll have to pick up a good book for spring break. Let's see what the weather will be like when we are out of school.
The weather forecast is no laughing matter. Let's turn things over to Natalie for this week's joke of the day.
Hey Herons, today I have a joke about cats for you. What is a cat's favorite color?
Purple.
And that's your joke of the day.
Great joke, Natalie. But HTB can't be all fun and games. We've got important news and events to advertise.
That's right. On March 31st, the HVMS choirs will be performing in the first ever virtual concert.
Virtual concert? I wonder what that would be like.
You're going to hear some very hard work that has come to fruition, and I'm so excited to share this with you. I have 3 different choirs, and we have all combined forces on these songs to produce something that is pretty remarkable in these times of separation. Thank you, choir students. I really appreciate all of you that submitted recordings. I know it's not easy when you don't get to have me there in real time giving feedback and helping you along the way. But I'm so proud of you for your hard work and not giving up, and I think you should be really proud of what you produced.
That concert sounds like a blast. Make sure to tune in to catch the show.
I wonder how the other music classes are getting by virtually.
Let's see how the orchestra classes have been making music while in CDL.
For the past 3 years, I have been enrolled in the Happy Valley Middle School Orchestra. It has been a phenomenal experience, and even with remote learning, this year was no exception. Miss Lorimore and Miss Anna have been working hard to make this year's orchestra class a blast. Every week, they post an assignment in their Google Classroom page. They give instructional videos and sheet music to read, all at no expense. With these videos, it gives a realistic experience and makes it feel like I'm actually a part of the class, as they teach us the lesson and play the acoustic once through, where the student follows along. In addition to this, we record our playing through a program called Soundtrack, where we play along with a recording of our instrument and film the audio of it. This makes the recording fully in sync with the teacher's recording, and later in the year, Miss Lorimore puts all of our recordings into a video, making it feel as if we are listening to a real performance. Due to protocols, we can't experience the live playing in person, the thrill of an audience in front of us, but creativity is a task we all have to face during this time. All in all, orchestra is a class to make music, perform in front of family and friends, and have a great time. Playing an instrument can relieve stress and even bring a smile to your face, making orchestra an experience you can't forget.
That class looks like fun.
Let's now move on to the random fact of the episode.
What are you eating? I love M&Ms. That reminds me of a fact about M&Ms. Want to hear it?
Not really, but whatever. You're gonna tell me anyway.
Did you know that M and M stands for Mars and Murray?
Why does it stand for that?
Because Mars is the company that made M&Ms, and Murray was the chocolatier that makes them.
Whoa, that's random.
That's not just random.
That's your random fact of the episode.
Now give me those M&Ms.
I always wonder what the M's in M&M's stood for.
And thanks to the HTV staff, we now all know the answer. Well, that's all we have time for this week. I'm Russ.
And I'm Ben. Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.